All right, welcome back to the show, everyone, and welcome to another Kobe Chronicles. Happy 24th, everyone. Yesterday was the 23rd, where we celebrate the greatness of Michael Jordan, the true GOAT. And I did back-to-back reactions, and that was a good time. One was an interview, one was a massive highlight reel, and the interview was from 1988, which was really, really cool. Really cool sit down. Anyways, I've got something different for you. This is going to be what I consider the handoff. So we're handing off from Jordan to Kobe, and I see this video from Johnny Arnett from pretty recently, actually, and it's titled "When Kobe Became Michael Jordan Incarnate." All right, I'm down for it. I don't know exactly what he's referring to, but yeah, I remember that. I remember his early days, so I'm assuming it happened somewhere early on. But either way, no need to ramble on the intro and guess. We'll see exactly what this moment is according to Mr. Arnett. And thanks for being here with me. We're here to celebrate Kobe. I got something completely different for the After Dark. So it'll be another Kobe-based. That sounds kind of delicious. Another Kobe Bryant reaction coming for nighttime for you guys. So anyways, let's get down to this. If you guys are used to being around here at this channel, you know who Johnny Arnett is. I don't have to tell you, but just in case you don't, as I do with every video, the link is down below for the original video. If you want to check out Johnny Arnett's channel or watch this video without my rambling, go right ahead. Everybody else, happy 24th. Can we get some happy 24ths in the comments? Let's go. Speaking of Kobe. And then we end with, the intro is perfect for this, actually. I didn't even think about it. It's my plan all along. Oop, there it is. I thought you knew.
In the epic history of the NBA, some stories stand out above the rest, not just because of the stats we read in the box score afterwards, but because of...
This was a part of both of the videos from yesterday. This one dunk. And then Jordan looking at the guy in the crowd and saying, was that guy big enough?
How it felt in the moment.
Right there.
They're passed down from generation to generation, from old fans to new fans. And what makes those stories last long after the final buzzer is when the greats who lived it, the athletes themselves, can recall them with perfect clarity, as if they never left the moment at all, either still basking in the glory or drowning in the nightmare. This is one of those stories.
Man.
And to explain some of the context, let's go back almost 25 years ago to June 14th, 2000.
Okay.
It was Game 4 of the 2000 NBA Finals. The Lakers were up 2-1 over the Indiana Pacers. The series was hanging in the balance. A 21-year-old Kobe Bryant had missed all of Game 3 and most of Game 2 with a sprained ankle. Now, just days later, he was not only back, but was about to play 47 of the 53 total minutes on what he would later call a, quote, throbbing ankle.
Damn.
The Lakers were led...
To be fair, if you guys have had ankle injuries, well, no, this isn't true. I was going to say, once you injure it, you got to keep it warm, so it's better off to stay active. But no, because he already injured it, then rested it. So no, this is going to hurt. Yeah, that's painful.
Course, by the most dominant force in the league at the time, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yep.
Who was at his absolute apex. He was averaging an insane 38.7 points and 18.7 rebounds per game.
Insane. Man. Where you guys got Shaq on your all-time list? I have a hard time placing him, but he's right there around 10. But it still feels wrong. But it's just because he didn't do it for long enough. But he still got 4 championships. This is just disgusting. If he was this version of himself, like the majority of his career, man, he'd be top 5 easy.
Through the first 3 games of Shaq's first NBA Finals for the Lakers. But in this game, however, it wouldn't be Shaq who finished the story. After the first quarter, the Lakers looked flat, going down 10 points early. Kobe had as many points as he had turnovers.
Damn.
Shaq was only 1 of 5 from the field, and Reggie Miller was already in rhythm with 10 quick points. Indiana led the entire first half, and at halftime they were up 54-51. The Lakers were ice cold from distance as a team, 1 for 7 from 3, and both Shaq and Kobe were in foul trouble with 3 each at the end of the first half.
Damn.
Early in the third quarter, with the Lakers still searching for control, Kobe picked up a potentially killer 4th foul.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope they didn't call that a charge because he was not placed properly.
Most coaches would have pulled him immediately,
Yeah.
but Phil Jackson did not, and Kobe made him look like a genius. In the span of just 3 minutes, Kobe doubled his scoring total, jumping from 6 points to 12 points and shaking off the rust of the first half. And by the time the third quarter ended, the Mamba had 16 points and was starting to take control of the tempo. Entering the fourth, the Lakers led for the first time in the game, 80-77. But Reggie Miller, who unusually was 0 of 7 in the fourth quarter through 3 games, decided that Game 4 would be different.
Wait a second. Can I just hear that whole thing again?
77. But Reggie Miller, who unusually was 0 of 7 in the fourth quarter through 3 games,
Reggie choked? Oh.
But Reggie Miller, who unusually was 0 of 7 in
Through 3 games? So in 3 games, he was 0 for 7 total in the fourth quarter up until this point? Wow.
in the fourth quarter through 3 games, decided that Game 4 would be different.
All right, good. Yeah, Reggie Miller don't stay down like that. I was going to say, but damn, man, there's no excusing those 3 games. What the hell happened?
He scored 13 points in the fourth quarter alone,
Okay.
hitting 5 of his 6 shots.
Welcome to the series. It's Game 4 now, Reggie. Welcome to the series. I guess, dude, I can't imagine. The NBA Finals nerves on his first finals. But, hey, man, it's not a time for feeling jitters when you're in the NBA Finals against this monsters team.
Including 3 for 3 from downtown that would keep Indiana breathing. Shaq, meanwhile, did everything he could to carry the load, dropping 13 points in the final period of regulation.
Damn.
But missing his last 4 free throws down the stretch.
Of course.
Now Kobe was quieter on the stat sheet with just 4 points in the quarter, but he was slowly starting to build towards something much bigger. Now I could sit here and walk you through every second of what happened next.
Yeah, let's do it.
Or we can watch a rare moment where 2 legends, one rising and one aging, remember it for themselves. Kobe Bryant shared his memory of this time with Shaq just before we tragically lost him. And Reggie Miller just recently...
Oh, is this when they were working out together when they were filming some television thing? They weren't working out together. Kobe demanded to play one-on-one with Reggie, and then he asked Reggie to show him something in particular. Let's watch this. This is evil. Yeah, this is totally... I get it now. I get what this video is. This is totally the Michael Jordan moment. Because Michael Jordan also did this to Reggie Miller before the 95 season.
told his side of the story on the All the Smoke podcast. So what you're about to hear is both parts of this iconic story.
Let's do it.
Told by these 2 all-time great players. Take a listen.
Okay.
My favorite Kobe moment is in the finals in Indiana. I'm like, damn, I let the team down again. And you put your hand on my shoulder and said, don't worry, big fella, I got it. Always knew you was a bad cat, but that moment right there, because you had no fear. I was like,
well, I knew how much it meant to you tactically. I don't think anybody knows this, but yeah.
Here it is.
We were filming. I was filming some show.
Wait. Just look at his reaction. Look, because he's like, should I even tell this story?
Tactically, I don't think anybody knows
face.
this, but yeah. We were filming. I was filming some show the summer before.
Yeah, it was some MTV show, I think.
It was up there, UCLA.
Kobe and I did a shoot. At the time, you guys remember on MTV, The Real World?
Oh, yeah.
The people that all lived in the house. This is when reality TV was just starting. And this was a chance, he and I, this is before we made it to the finals.
And I said, okay, they got a really good team in Indiana. We might see these guys. And I said, let's play one-on-one.
Gail D'Agostino, who she worked with both of us. And she came to me and she's like, hey, just letting you know, Kobe's gonna wanna play you one-on-one. I'm at the height of mine. He's just, this is his second or third year, maybe, second year.
And we played one-on-one. I proceeded to really measure him.
So we're on the court. He's like, teach me that step back.
Yep.
And see what he liked to do defensively, see where he moved, see where he was weak at, what I could exploit.
Like, what are you looking at? Are you looking at the feet, the knees? Like, how do you do it going left? And how are you doing the right? Like, don't they close? So I'm out there teaching them and doing all this. Fast forward to the finals.
Gotcha.
I file out.
We're thinking, we about ready to tie this thing up. They had won the first two in Staples. We won game 3. We're about ready to tie this thing up.
And so when that happened in the finals, we were here, I knew what I had. I knew what I could take. I knew what he would give me. And it was just a matter of just measuring him and going to work.
Damn Kobe Bryant turned into, and not only did he turn into the reincarnation of MJ, that same that I was teaching him, those step backs.
He hit that 3, yeah.
He's hitting it on me.
Yep.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah.
So it was a thought-out attack for him.
This dude was prepping for this moment
Yep.
3 years ago. He is using this, what I taught him, on me and us. They win that game, they win the series in 6.
Imagine how that would feel as Reggie Miller, because half of the game is psychological. So psychologically, he's already beat. Now it's just a matter of can he like counter his own moves that he taught this kid. It was freaking awesome. I love this story. I love it.
Now, in the midst of all this drama, a crucial detail from this game has been largely forgotten. On the last possession of the game, a terrible foul called on Rick Fox, occurring before the ball was even inbounded, gifted Indiana a technical free throw, and possession with 5 seconds remaining. A successful three-pointer would now win this game, and Indiana had the NBA's most lethal three-point shooter ever at this point in time.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller, with the weight of the game on his shoulders, managed to create a decent look from the right wing. An impressive feat considering everyone in the arena.
I don't remember this shot right now, but Ori's position, his long ass arms, does he get blocked?
Knew the ball was destined for him. The shot, sadly for Miller, clanked off the back iron.
I don't blame him. That defense was phenomenal.
This near miss,
Look at that.
the what could have been, must have been a heavy burden for Miller to bear for all these years.
Yeah, no kidding.
And this was his one and only opportunity in the NBA Finals. If luck is really what happens when preparation meets opportunity, then in Game 4 of the 2000 NBA Finals, Kobe Bryant was one of the luckiest men alive. But it wasn't just random. It wasn't just a fluke.
No, it's tactical.
Looking back, it all makes sense. The way Kobe carried himself, the confidence in his eyes, the way he rose up and hit that first shot over Reggie Miller, you could just tell he knew. He knew he was the most prepared player on the court.
Absolutely.
He knew this moment might come when he was with Reggie at UCLA years before.
And Kobe and MJ have both been shown saying it multiple times. There's nothing to be afraid of in the moment if you prepared properly. That's what practice is for. If you practice properly, then there's no nerves in those moments. You're prepared. So you just let it happen. Whatever happens, happens at that moment. Shot goes in, shot doesn't go in, whatever the case. You just take it because you're prepared for it. And you know you're prepared more than anybody else is. So take the damn shot.
And when it finally did, under the bright lights of the NBA Finals, Kobe didn't hesitate.
Nope.
He was ready. So what do you guys think? What's some of your favorite stories given by NBA players? I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching as always. Make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
That was a good one. That was fun. Yeah, I would say there's that moment, and then there's also that moment in 2003 where he got his revenge on Michael Jordan. And that's not something you can say about many players, if any other. I don't even know. But yeah, the last game they ever played against each other. And Kobe was so pissed off at Jordan because Jordan was engaging in his own psychological warfare with him at that point by stating, you can wear the shoes, but you'll never fill them. And then Kobe proceeds to put on a show for the entire Washington and LA and torch the hell out of the Wizards. And yeah, there is that moment was when I was like, okay, this is exactly what Jordan would have done if the roles were reversed, and this was like young Jordan coming up. Like 80, I'd say about 89 Jordan would have been around the right timeline. Like, yeah, this is what he would have done too. So Kobe, at that point I was like, maybe I should hate Kobe a little less because I hate the Lakers, you know me. Still the same OG, but a bit low key. But I was like, man, even though I hate them, I gotta pay attention to this guy because there's something about Kobe that's just like I've never seen other than Jordan. So it's not that he is Jordan, but he has these Jordan-like traits that are really difficult for most players to do because it takes a little bit of psychotic, like a psychotic level of competition or competitiveness in order to achieve. But that was great. And then I also see like when Jordan drew the charge at the end of the game, like laughing because Kobe was torching him. This was like the only thing he could do to stop Kobe was get him in foul trouble. And then like the two of them just like laughing their asses off. Kobe's helping him up and it's like, okay, you won. I surrender, But up until that point, Kobe didn't smile. Kobe didn't laugh once. He was just on a mission. That's when I knew the guy was a killer. But I didn't know the context of this game here that Johnny Arnett was showing us until the podcast started. You know what I mean? Like until like these old players started reminiscing about old times, and then I noticed, yeah, the stories do line up. Kobe told the same exact story that Reggie did from different perspectives, and then you watch the game, and boom, there it is. It all unfolds right in front of you. Anyways, wonderful video. Everyone, thank you for watching. We are halfway through our Kobe Chronicles, and I got something that should be pretty fun for tonight. Something way different. But anyways, I will see you all in the comments. Yeah, answer Johnny's question. I'm curious. When was the moment for you? Like, what was the moment for you when you maybe went from hating Kobe to going like, there's something about this kid? Or if you're a Lakers fan, then when was the moment? Was it like right off the bat when he was drafted? Was it after, was it the first championship? When was it for you that you realized Kobe's different and he might be really special? Love to hear it in the comments. I'll talk to you guys in there. And like the vid if you haven't yet. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. Normally I don't say it, but hit the bell if you want to get notified for the After Dark tonight. And yeah, be water, my friends. Deuces.